Hey, welcome in, Saggies. We're doing our April 8th through the 14th general read on your soulmate journey. If you're interested in twin flame specific reads and stuff, there's a link for the Empress Club below. You're welcome to join. There are some divine masculines in there too, which is totally awesome, and I love that. This week we're talking about love and what is love, and mostly because I have seen a lot of comments in the channel, in and out of the Empress Club, some on the general channel, some over in the Empress Club, about surrendering to love and then feeling like they're being used. That's not what surrendering to love is, my lovelies. This whole journey, this whole new way of doing relationship is all about what is love. And getting rid of codependence and getting rid of vampires and getting rid of using each other and getting rid of those things. Instead, flowing love and being in your powerful self. Okay? So I want to make sure that people understand the twin flame journey, if you're talking about that, or not talking about codependence. That's not what it is. And if you need more, there's a Facebook group, and please join the Empress Club because we talk about it all the time. Okay, Sagittarius, what's going on for you guys? Because, man, this has been a busy, busy couple of weeks. So here we go. Let's just go. All right. So we're going to do the 3, 3, and 3 reading for you. Page of Swords on the underneath. So somebody is maybe paying attention to you online. Somebody may be looking at your social media. Someone may be texting you. Something along those lines. All right, now we're talking. Now we're talking, people. Oh, boy. Saggies. I love my Saggies. God bless America. What in the world is this? Okay, just put up the picture now. Okay? So let's just try to parse this out here, because there's something here that's very lovely, and then there's something here that needs transformation. Okay, what did we just talk about with the whole idea of what is love and what are we doing? Right? What are we doing? And there's going to be a little conversation. It's going to start out very innocuously. Okay? With your soulmate, with the person who's either coming in as a new soulmate, someone who's in your life in a relationship, or someone who is coming back. In Mercury retrograde, a lot of people come back. Okay? Retrograde. Everything reunion, reunite, rebirth, right? So you, Sagittarius, lovers, Ace of Cups, 6 of Wands. Woohoo! All right. That feels very much like 6 of Wands is like, I win. Okay? And in a love relationship, when one person wins, does the other person win? Right? I don't necessarily believe in win-win. I believe in fair. Right? Like balance. 6 of Wands is a super masculine card. Look at that. Super masculine card. Very, you know, it's kind of like that. Now look at your person. Ace of Swords, telling the truth, embodying love. So there's love here, okay? You, the lovers, and the Empress. There's love here, for sure, okay? There's truth and there's love. And then there's this weird 10 of Wands here. Like they're feeling like they're doing all the work. You're feeling victorious over them. This is a pattern. This is some kind of... We just talked in the Empress Club today about codependency and about what love is and what love definitely isn't. We just said that, right? Just said that. Because here's what happens. 10 of Swords, Page of Wands. Look at kind of walking away there. I've never said the Page of Wands walking away, but look at that one. And then Death. Transformation. So this is the Herbal Tarot. I'll put the link below if you want to avail yourself of this deck. That is... Okay, so we got 2 10s here. 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords. So after the truth and the love is shared, then do we go back to a pattern? I mean, it starts out so beautifully. Okay. So let me keep going here. So there's that your person has that 10 of Wands, feeling burdened, feeling overwhelmed by this, and then they shut off their heart. 6 of Wands, King of Pentacles. Okay, you are in this catbird seat, Sag. Your person has shared love, and so now in the negotiation of what this is going to be, there is a one man up, one man down thing. 2 of Swords, your person gets the 2 of Swords. Like, okay, that's not going to work for me. You feel good because it's what you want, okay? You want something grounded and all that. Now, the question is, because I see death here, I see transformation. So that is not inherently anti-love, right? Wanting to have it be a grounded situation. The 6 of Wands is a little bit like, I win. So that, But the King of Pentacles is, you feel like you're doing it for the good of the unit, for the good of the two of you. You feel like this grounded situation is really what needs to happen in order for this to blossom and move forward. And your person just feels overwhelmed by that and then shuts their heart. Okay? So you might have gotten what you want in a short term, but then there's this thing. And then what happens is 10 of Swords, Page of Wands, Death. So 10 of Swords here is like, they finally tell the truth. You finally say you love them. 7 of Swords. There's betrayal here. There's a feeling of betrayal. 10 of Cups. This has to happen. This transformation, this has to happen, okay? Because their feeling is betrayal, all right? So let's talk about this for a second, because what is the thing that they're feeling overwhelmed by? The opportunity to have a grounded relationship? Why is that overwhelming to them? Why is that antithetical in their mind to a relationship? Because you're getting, the Page of Wands here is then immature movement back towards like a sexual fling. And then there's death. And then through that transformation here comes the 10 of Cups, which is the deep soulmate card. Soulmate happiness. A card here for death. Let's get a card here for death. 2 of Pentacles. Okay. So this feels to me like Sagittarius, you're getting what you want here. And your person, your soulmate here, is having a hard time delivering on that promise. For a couple of reasons. They feel overwhelmed by it. And their reaction to that is to feel betrayed. They may even go back to an old relationship because this isn't working out. Even though we're getting to, it's like they're short-circuiting the transformation. You need to go through this transformation to get rid of old. I mean, it's lovely that you're the Lovers, Ace of Cups, they're Ace of Swords, Empress. Like, you're right there. And then the winning and the burden happens, and that short circuits the transformation. Like, you start out good, and then even though you're going to this, spoiler alert, you're going to this, you have to go through that death card. The only way out is through. The only way out is through. This needs to be. There's too much. Oh, God bless. There's this feeling of betrayal here. Like, because I told you the truth and I offered my love to you, I'm not getting a say in what comes next. Because the thing that comes next is the thing where we falter. how do we then take this love that we both have for each other and make it something that works for us? Because this King of Pentacles, even though it seems quite practical and quite good and exactly in line with a traditional relationship, I'm going to just throw this out there, it's not going to work in this instance, because the work of this relationship is about transforming what we're doing. Transformation from, because like, if you ever talk to a friend, I have a lot of friends who have been married for quite some time, and they all talk about this burdensome feeling, and this lack of communication, and this closing of the heart. Because in the beginning here, it was just, well, this is what you do. And what I want may not be what you want in terms of what it looks like, but I don't have the answer. I don't have the answer to what it's gonna look like. What will work for us. And going through that conversation is the transformative thing that needs to happen, even though it's really scary looking. This is scary looking, okay? And in the middle of that is like this very immature, but there's passion, right? Like there's passion here. And like then it becomes like friends with benefits. If you stop right there, then there's like, well, if we can't have relationship and honesty and sharing of love without it becoming burdened and overwhelming, what is the new paradigm here? What is the thing that works for you both? Right? That honors the value of each of you. That doesn't debase the value of the two human beings, the two spiritual beings involved. What is the new paradigm that's going to work this time? This is a reuniting. This is a reunification. Okay? And you can get here. You can. You got to go through this. You got to go through it. And before you get to this place where everything devolves into 7 of Swords, 10 of Swords, blech, this like, I'm going to go back to my old girlfriend, or I'm going to go back to my old boyfriend because it was easier, and I feel betrayed, and blah, blah, blah. Before you get there, stop for a second. Before you think you win, and before you start behaving like, I win, I am king of the forest. That was terrible. But before you do that, I love you, you love me. Great. What do you want to do? What does it look like? What's going to work for us? All this other stuff hasn't worked for us in the past. If this is not somebody you've been with before, this is a past life thing. Okay? This is somebody who, and it's the same thing. You're having the same argument. You're having this same problem. They shut off. You feel betrayed. And then it just stops. It stops right before it goes to the transformation so you can get to this. So let's just get rid of this betrayal piece and go right to death. I don't know that I've ever said that sentence before. Let's get rid of the betrayal. Let's get rid of the shutting down. Let's get rid of the traditional, what it looks like, and that kills love, that kills this special soulful connection. Right? We can have all the love and all the sex and all the joy and all the happiness and all the togetherness we want. Let's make a new thing. What is that? Well, I am going to do an extended read on this because this is the question this is the $1 million question. So for you guys, thanks for watching. This is Sagittarius, April 8th through the 14th. If you'd like to do some more digging around this, I'm going to do an extended read. There's a link below. And if you can't see the link, and if you're watching on your phone, there's a little triangle. Hit that triangle and a box will expand, and that's where the link is. So click on that link, come on over to Vimeo, and we will do an extended read on this, all about how to get to this transformation without clobbering each other. Okay? All right, my loves. So I will see you on the other side.